A blessed Holy Week to everyone. This evening we enter into the sacred Triduum, the most sacred 3 days of the year, of Holy Thursday, Good Friday, Holy Saturday, and Easter Sunday. And you might think, wait a minute, you just said 4 days, but you said there were 3 days. Well, it depends how you count days. In this instance, we use the Jewish reckoning of sunset. So sunset on Thursday to sunset on Friday is one day, Friday to Saturday is the next, and then Saturday to Sunday is the third. There we have the 3 days. Holy Thursday, we have the Mass of the Lord's Supper. It will be at 7 p.m. It is one of the most beautiful Masses of the whole year. We remember the gift that Jesus made of himself to us in the Eucharist. We ponder that great gift of the Eucharist, and that gift of the Eucharist comes wrapped up inside another gift, and that's the gift of the priesthood that we also remember on that day. We remember Jesus washing the feet of his disciples, and usually we have a foot washing, and then there is a procession with the Blessed Sacrament. We go downstairs and we have adoration to midnight. Okay, because of COVID, things are a little bit different. We're just grateful that we have people in church this year, which is an improvement of what we had last year when we did this in an empty church. So we have the Mass of the Lord's Supper at 7 p.m., no foot washing this year, no procession with the Blessed Sacrament. The Blessed Sacrament will be reserved in the tabernacle at church for people to come and pray. Church will be open until 11 p.m., so we do have that. That time after the Mass of the Lord's Supper, to me, that's probably the most beautiful time, the most precious time of the whole year to pray. There's just something special as we reflect on that, as we think about Jesus being in the Garden of Gethsemane as well. I've said that if I could only pray once a year, that's when I would like to pray. Good Friday is the day of the Lord's Passion. No Mass is offered on that day. Station of the Cross will be prayed twice, at noon and at 3 p.m. The commemoration of the Lord's Passion takes place at 7 p.m. Ideally, it takes place at 3 p.m., but just given people's schedules, we do it at 7 p.m. So there's a liturgy of the Word. We listen to the Passion according to St. John. A cross is brought forward, and there's this veneration of the cross. And to me, that's very moving to watch people embrace the cross, because what we're doing symbolically, we're trying to do in the rest of our lives, and that is to embrace the cross. Now, of course, with COVID, we're going to be embracing the cross metaphorically, not literally. So people will be able to come forward and pause in front of the cross and venerate the cross that way. We won't be literally touching it this year. And then communion is distributed after that, but there is no Mass. Holy Saturday is another day that's kind of empty, really, because it's not until 8 p.m. that we have the Easter Vigil, what we call the mother of all vigils. And so there's a service of light. There are these readings from the scriptures. Our catechumens are baptized. Our candidates make the profession of the faith. We all renew our baptismal promises. And then people make their first communion. And so that's the Easter Vigil. That starts at 8 p.m. And then Easter Sunday. So we glory in the joy of the resurrection. Again, there is this renewal of our baptismal promises. We've spent the 40 days of Lent on a type of retreat, preparing to renew our baptismal promises. That's what we do. We will have 7 Masses offered on Easter Sunday. Our goal, of course, is to make Mass available to as many people as possible, while at the same time keeping people as safe as possible. So we have Mass in the church 8, 10, noon, and 5. 8, 10, and noon are full. However, we have Mass downstairs being simulcast in the Wooldridge Center. 8 is almost full, 10 is full, noon is getting kind of full. Plenty of room at 5. But also at 8, 10, and noon, we will have additional Masses offered at 8, 10, and noon in Good Shepherd Hall over in the school. So we encourage people to sign up, hopefully before noon on Friday. Noon on Thursday, I'm sorry. so noon on April 1st. But there's going to be plenty of room there. 10 o'clock is filling up. There's plenty of room at the other masses. So if you're not sure, probably Good Shepherd Hall at noon on Easter Sunday, or certainly 5 p.m. We look forward to celebrating the Eucharist with you, or at least with you joining us virtually. A very blessed and sacred Triduum to everyone. We continue to follow Jesus in his Paschal mystery through his life, his passion, his death, and his resurrection. We spend our lives doing that. We seek to do that in a very special way during these most sacred 3 days of the year. Thank you, and a very blessed Easter to everyone. Let us continue to lift each other up in prayer. Even when we are physically apart, let us continue to be united in prayer. Easter blessings to everyone.